I needed that. It's hot. Been working. So I'll give you like a quick update about what's going on over here with the building and whatever. So if you remember before, we broke a couple of pipes under the bungalow there. So those have all been connected up again now. We've got 2 new pipes running all the way around. So yeah, we've got the 2 pipes coming around. We've got the mains, which supplies water for the whole rest of the farm. And the second pipe, that's from the well behind the hut. So we got the well that pumps water here. There's a second well behind the hut. So if this one breaks in an emergency, we can send water to there and fill the pond up. So it was really annoying and pretty expensive, but it's all relayed now. And all that's left to do is fill all the mud back in, smoothing all the mud back over and filling it all back in along here. Got lots more to do. I'm going to try and do it all by hand, but it's giving me trouble in my hand still, the trigger finger thing. Anyway, so I think where I showed you up to last time, they were pouring the footings. Now obviously they've now set, and then they've filled it all in with mud. They've been manufacturing these, I don't know what you call them, maybe they have a special name, these steel cages. So these are going to make beams between all the footings. They've been making them all in the tent, and they carry them over here and put them into place. And just like the footings, all of these metal beams are going to be filled in with concrete, obviously. And to that end, having another delivery, these are like metal shutters. They're going to go around these beams, and then they pour the concrete into those. So it looks like the concrete's coming, I don't know, today, tomorrow, I'm not sure. And because of that, the builder needs to know exactly where we're going to put the toilet and the sinks and things like that, because they've got to leave space for the plumbing pipes down through the concrete foundations. So got to figure out what toilet we're going to put in and what sink we're going to put in, and try and get the dimensions and the measurements so I can mark on the ground for the builder where everything's going to go. So we've been cutting a bit of grass this morning. Pen's doing the spraying. It's nice weather, but it has been raining the last few days, in the afternoons and the evening. We've had a fair amount of rain. So what else is happening? Oh yeah, I'll tell you what else is happening. So we finally got the quote back from the roof company, and it's better than we were expecting. We were worried it might be, we were hoping for the maximum cost of 500,000 baht, but we were worried that it is a big roof. We were worried that it might end up being 600,000, 700,000, something like that. But anyway, 375,000 baht for the roof. It's looking like we might be able to get the foundations and the roof completed for about 900,000 baht. One of the builders up the road here quoted us 1.5 million for just the foundations and the roof. By not going with this builder and trying to project manage it ourselves, we can see already we've made an enormous saving. Well, we've walked the dogs and we're off in the car up to Surat Thani. We're going to go and visit a home improvement store. Pen's been ordering weird stuff off the internet. Okay, so we're just coming up to the place now. Pen, how do you say this name?
Boonthavorn.
Boonthavorn. Boonthavorn. So there's quite a few of these places in town, like these big home improvement shops. This one's the most expensive one.
Okay.
But they've got the toilet I like. So that's why we're here. Oh yeah. Take our temperature here. So this place is good. They have a huge range of toilets, like everything, loads of good brands. It's just toilets everywhere. All kinds of like fancy electric stuff with cleaners, and they got Toto. £6,000 toilet. Bit much that, I think. Number 1 Anyway, today I'm trying to choose a toilet and get the measurements exactly right so I know where to tell the builder to leave the hole in the concrete. So this one's pretty reasonable at well, it's on sale, so it's like half price. That's a pretty good price. It's not plugged in. It's got the little spray nozzle, that's what you want. So the bungalow's gonna have 2 toilets. Well, 3 toilets really. We've got an outside toilet and I want to have all the best toilets. I've got a thing about toilets, so got to have the best toilets. So what's the best toilet, right? Squat toilet, that's the wild card emergency toilet. The Japanese toilet, that's the number 1 toilet. And then also the Thai toilet with the bum gun, that's also a top quality toilet. And I want all 3 of those toilets. So yeah, it seems like some of these Toto toilets are on sale at the moment. That's very good. So that was, I don't know what that is, but that's a massive number. That's like 4,000 or 5,000 quid. It's reduced to like 1.5 grand. So a lot for a toilet, but, and again, look, 400,000 baht down to 200,000. But that's getting silly. I wouldn't pay that much. Not that crazy. Just a little bit. But yeah, this one over here is a cheaper option. So, you know, was 50,000 baht, now 25,000. That's about 500 quid, 600 US dollars. So it's got all the controls and whatever. So this might be a good option. I'm just seeing how comfortable it is. It's not the most comfortable toilet, but it's all about the functionality. There's so many to choose from. I know this video is getting a bit silly, but it's serious. It has a serious point. So it's designed for Japanese backsides. Let's try that expensive one. Look, it's got a light in it and everything. It doesn't feel 10 grand, it feels like the cheap ones, so say no, maybe. We're gonna buy 2 bottoms and 1 top. So one of these toilets and one of these toilets. So later, if we want to upgrade this, you take this off and you can buy that top section separately, and then we can upgrade that to a wash toilet as well. Got to sort out the basins as well. I think that's that. I think we've decided on the toilet. Just got to pay for it, and hopefully it will fit in the back of the car. We'll take it home with us. Another good thing about this place is they have a lot of things set up, so you can kind of get an idea about how things actually feel in the room. They sell everything here. There's like sofas and whatever you want, beds. They have a design service and whatever. I'm not using that. So this place is really big, a bit expensive. They've got an enormous selection of everything really. Tiles, lighting, there's all like furniture up there, sofas and beds and whatever, all around the top. It's like they've got all kitchen stuff through there and all your appliances, DIY bits and bobs, plumbing stuff. All the stuff up here is quite expensive though. There's no cheap sofas up there, like 2 grand, 3 grand sofas. They are nice, you know, there's a really nice sofa up there, but Gorgie will ruin it, you know. So they've got a little coffee shop. So
£804.
So we paid for the toilets, 2 toilets, 800 quid. Another good thing about this place is they lay lots of different tiles out on the floor, so you can really get a sense of what they might actually look like when you install them. when you're choosing tiles like this, it's really hard to like properly picture what it's going to look like when it's actually on the wall or on the floor. You know, you can look at it here, but you can really get a sense of it once it's up there like that. Fantastic selection. I've never seen so many toilets. It's got to be like 300 toilets to choose from. It's amazing. I really need this, I'm really tired. So I've got the technical sheet for the toilet as well. So now I know the measurement from the wall, 305. So that's all in there, all the bathroom stuff. Just show you what's in here quickly, along with more toilets. More tiles and examples. If you've got the money, you can spring for, you know, proper stone tiles, proper marble, proper granite. You can have custom designs made, all out of like genuine stone. That stuff is expensive. 20% off, horse lovers. So we just come over from the showroom over there to like the warehouse bit. Got to wait for them to bring the toilets out. So this is the name of this place, Boonthavorn. So they've just opened the toilets up for us so we can check they're not damaged before they whack them in the car. And it's just got a sign for it, and then off back home to the farm. Look who's running around in the forest. Oi! Who let you out? Naughty! Naughty! Bloody dogs. Maybe they let him out. Right, come on, Bung Bung. Come on. Mucking about. Bung Bung's leading the way. Hiluxes, pretty useful cars. Dogs in the back, wives in the back, toilets in the back. I started thinking about the possibility of changing from a truck like this to like an SUV. These Hiluxes are very good, but they've got some shortcomings. I was thinking of maybe changing to a Fortuner, but they're a bit more expensive. What's all that screaming about? What's all that squealing and screaming? Two Japanese toilets, 800 quid. That's about $1,000 US. So it's a lot of money, but I was expecting to pay over 1,000 just for this and that. So that's actually a really good price. We think it was some sort of sale they were having, probably maybe business is bad because of COVID or whatever, and so we picked these things up for half price or thereabouts. So obviously that's good news, but still, you know, why would a guy pay so much money for a couple of toilets? Well, if you've not used a Japanese toilet before, I guess maybe you wouldn't understand, but you know, you can achieve the same result with the Thai style toilet. And if you don't know what that is, the Thai toilet is like a normal toilet, but it's got like a little hose at the side of it, so you can use the hose to spray yourself clean afterwards. And in the Japanese toilet, all it does really is it automates that spraying process with a couple of other bits. So the toilets we've got have a heated seat function, which is totally unnecessary in Thailand. I don't think we'll be using that. It heats the water up. It has a deodorizer function. I'm not sure how that works, but basically every time you flush it, it has some sort of deodorizer. And it also has like a rear wash and a front feminine wash sort of thing, like it sprays water at you. You can adjust the temperature of the water and the power of the water. So if you've never used one before, you don't know what you're missing, and you should definitely get one. Really, in an ideal world, the perfect toilet is both. You need a Japanese toilet and you need a Thai toilet. And as I mentioned earlier, we already have The wild card squat toilet, really hot. Had that rain shower, dropped the temperatures a lot. It was down to like 25 degrees according to the car thermometer. As soon as the sun comes out, it's like hits you in the face. Drive carefully. See you later. Penn's taking Gorgie off to the vet. Check out his skin allergy thing. Bung Bung's in there. I'll let him out in a minute. Got to go and figure out where these toilets are going. Well, it started raining again. Looks like they're all packing up work for the day. I've got my bathroom plans sorted. Maybe I'll move that sink over a bit. But anyway, I've got the toilet positions. That's what I really wanted from today. Come on, Bung Bung, in! Come on! Come out of the rain! Come on, in!